benefit that they do have for their lineup is ridiculous amounts of team fight. So far, everything's okay. It's fine. Everyone's just farming.
Yeah,
bottom lane's farming as well.
Yeah, he showed that he had Shockwave level 1, so that's the kind of best time for them. Oh, Divine Llama.
He's actually dead. Yeah, first blood drawn by no one as they managed to get out all stacks of the Curse of Avernus. The Haste Rune is available for Adzentic on this Ember Spirit. They might try to use it to try to get a kill. They're going to pop it for the mid lane. Kitrak, a much easier target than the Riki. And with the Sleight of Fist combo, they should be able to get this kill. Okay, up and down for Adzentic, but now he's out of Remnants. So we'll see if he can get himself out of trouble here. Just got one replenished. Get some Searing Chains out onto Seb as he has lost the Yolokor.
Yeah, he slightly missed the middle of his ulti. Oh, he cancels the TP, Thompson.
Oh, Thompson, God. He might die for this though. The Yolokor's coming back. Yeah, he's actually dead. Hashtag not worth. Not worth. He got the really cool play, but at what cost? Well, the cost is also going to be the life of the Ember Spirit. Yuma forced to come over as well. Will he actually get out of this? There's no way. Yuma gets the kill. The Starstorm not going to be enough damage to bring him down. So now Seb, we'll see if he gets punished for this one. They do force out the Tombstone drop. Assistance is coming in from the Ember Spirit as well. No Seb, no one have TP'd out just yet. So Adzentic could try to get the punish here. Goes for the Remnants. Looking for the slide combo. Will be able to find it on the Marana, and the Kitty is gone. A successful rotation from Adzentic. Let's see if he can get more out of this. They have managed to just force back this Abaddon. Earthblood in the mid lane. Thompson, he might actually also get punished for this one as well. He tries to make the jump, wants the other core. Not enough damage to kill him heads up. The Blink Strike will do the trick, but it might cost him his life. 2 more hits from Yuma is all he needs, but he loses vision. Oh no.
And he's getting
to throw insult to injury, he throws the meme hammer down. What a player. In the meantime, down bottom, first Ravage forced out of the game. Adzentic combos up with Divine Llama to get the kill onto no one. Kitrak might fall next as Yuma has also made his presence known. Popping in with the meta and the illusion damage.
It was actually a really sick play to eventuated in them getting a kill on the tower.
Might find a kill onto Seb now as well, as I think he is definitely done for this world. He gets taken away. Koda's coming in from the back end as well, potentially looking to try aggress onto Thompson, and Thompson has made himself known. He jumped onto the high ground. There's the 2 hero chains, and here drops down the tombstone from Koda. Thompson in danger. Resolution glimpse back before he can even think about popping the RP, leaving his allies all alone. Thompson will die inside this kinetic field. Smoke screen not gonna help him out too much.
No one right now is getting closer towards the Radiance, but we saw in the previous game that Abaddon still needs a few more items after the Radiance to be the scary hero. Yolokor, it's found Seb.
Found Seb, but he might come out into a Static Storm. Thompson needs to be careful. He's been dusted up. Adzentic trying to bring down this Marana. Not going to be able to do so just yet. Hakoda jumps in the fray with the Flesh Golem. Just trying to create space for this moment in time. There's going to be the 2 hero Searing Chain. The combo from Yuma. RP does catch on to 3 heroes, but it's not going to be effective at winning them the team fight. They have lost Disruptor though, but they are 1 offlaner down, and now the mid hero is also in danger. They're first going to take a detour, but bringing down this Rubik as they don't have enough reveal to bring down Thompson. He will drop a meme hammer in their faces to rub insults into injury, and I don't think Thompson wants to show himself again here. With a oh, they still don't have reveal. He can do what he wants. This is actually hilarious to watch.
They got no dust, there's no sentries, they utilized all of it before, and now no one's making his way over. This is going to be an interesting fight for old G.
Alright, meme hammer onto 2. Can they actually get this kill before the Sunder comes out? Yes, they can. Yuma down for the count. Ravage did emerge from Adzentic. It's not going to be good enough to salvage the fight, nor will it be good enough to salvage his life, as he ends up going down. Trying to find out anybody who's isolated in the back. Kitrak throwing in some searching arrows. The Moonlight Shadow as well, so they really want to take this fight while it's still 4v5. Hakoda though is about to return, and they find the Ember Spirit. Adzentic does not have BKB just yet, so he will end up falling. There's a 4 hero Static Storm kinetic field combination, but there's no follow-up.
He with the display of the Meteor Hammer build very, very strong. All their spells are super. Drag still Ravage in that previous fight as well.
Look at this Riki go. Thompson might get punished for this one though. They are going to be going in with the Ravage. They do manage to bring him down. However, it comes at the cost of giving away Ravage to Kitrak. So the Rubik has access to the spell. Let's see who gets the Aegis. Yeah, Thompson. There we go.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a choice of if he's being forced to fight right now, or whether or not he can kind of breed out a little bit for the Skadi, and it seems like he is going for the Skadi this time around. They're doing a pretty good job at just kind of cutting some waves and stuff, but no, they found out an extra.
Bye-bye.
See you later, Hooker.
Might actually try to aggress onto them in the triangle. Oh no! Arrow caught out onto Adzentic. They know that the Ember Spirit is stunned up. Can they silence him in time? Yes, they can. He doesn't have his BKB just yet, and he's carrying the gem. Sleep Dart will be there. Can they get him out of dodge? No, they cannot. He will end up losing his life. Gem drops the deck as well, and they want to keep this chase going. Who managed to retrieve it? It's on the Undying. Tombstone is going to be the priority right now for OG. We'll see if they want to re-engage this on the side of D2 Hustlers.
The biggest thing now is D2 Hustlers. They pop the Metamorphosis, and means that OG, they just cut a few more of these ways. Maybe they get a free set kill.
No, they're going for Theoloco and Divine Llama. Okay, forced off away. They are keeping him alive. Static Storm down. No one is the only one caught out in this, and unfortunately the illusions and still run down Theoloco. They do not have to care about being silenced, and there's going to be the RP. Adzentic caught into the Meteor Hammer as well. There'll be a Ravage. They attempt to save him right now, and they have the damage out. It's going to be good enough to kill Thompson. He's still alive somehow. First life gone thanks to the right click from Yuma. Will they be able to grab the second? They don't have the Ravage available. Searing Chains will be there. The Sunder does come out. Okay, interesting. The Yuma
stamp the Terrorblade down. No one has just been free farming this entire time. And then you just start taking these tier 1, tier 2 towers and trying.
Beautiful scan. Catches out the Ember Spirits as well as Yuma in the top lane. They miss out Adzentic, so the Ember is gone. Gone for dodge. No way. That TP. Maybe if he'd manted beforehand. It's the guessing game out. But not going to end up happening. He will lose his life in the top lane. Yuma goes down, does not have buyback. They do not have a Roshan to go pick up after this. But they keep just getting pick after pick after pick all across the map. Slowly but surely, this Yuma TP is no longer feeling like the most dangerous hero on the map here, Fluke. Gonna have some hard work to do. And oh no, combo again. Adzentic still doesn't have BKB. It's flying in right now. He needs to get out of here. But Thompson will not allow him to do so. Very unlucky to die literally while the courier is en route. Smoke as well as the Moonlight Shadow coming in. They don't have the Ember Spirits, although he does have a Remnant nearby in case the fight breaks out. Hakoda will be the first one to draw a death. Doesn't have buyback, so can't re-engage quickly. No one hit by the Searing Chain. Not a great target. And there's the RP. They've got themselves onto Adzentic. No opportunity for the BKB. He just loses his life. Divine Llama attempting to TP out. The Skewer puts paid that idea. As he gets taken down as well. 3 heroes fall inside the Radiant Jungle. The gem this time around will not be recovered inside the Roshan pit with the Riki and the Abaddon. They know there's no BKB available on the Tidehunter. There's no 4-star Blink either, only the 1. So they put the smoke screen on top of them, make it a lot harder to make this a good engagement. Arrow again! Are you kidding me? BKB 4-star hero of Adzentic, but he's taking too much damage from the Abaddon. The Basher comes in as well. And that is one dead Ember Spirit. The fight will continue though. Static Storm dropped down. Yuma putting in these right clicks after the Manta illusions come out. I'm not able to bring down any specific hero just yet. Really wants to try go for save, but here comes Thompson on the back end looking for the disruptor. We'll be able to find him with the ticks of the trade. Blink strike combination. Ravage will catch him in the face though, and the right clicks will eliminate the first life. Resolution hasn't been able to get up an RP just yet, but the Ravage on the back end, stolen by Kitrak, sets up for the Skewer RP combination. And 5 heroes will be wiped from the map.
Yeah, I thought that fight was going to go pretty well for them. Unfortunately for Theoloco, I'm pretty sure he saved no one. No one's borrowed time was running out. He didn't have BKB. He was directly on top of Yuma, and then he got glimpsed back to kind of safety, where nobody really was waiting around, and then so Yuma couldn't really utilize the rest of his BKB to try and take down no one. Maybe if they got a kill on no one, that might have been a decent fight for them. But as soon as the fight started to drag on and Thompson came in with his second life, Reza was still holding on to the RP. That it just got to a point where there was too many resources being committed by D2 Hustlers that didn't get enough done.
Adzentic trying to get a D push in the mid lane while they just quickly bring down Divine Llama. 2 lanes of Rax right away.
OG will just get their free range track. They're just going to walk back and... I don't know if you want to try and force them to fight here. Maybe you should have just taken the them leaving and just dealt with that one.
Well, I'll try to take the fight regardless. There's going to be a jump in. Stolen Ravage from Kitrak yet again. Catches 2 heroes. Tidehunter the first one to go down. He buys back. Skewer onto Hakoda. They bring him right in the middle of the fray. RP. They bring down the Undying. He buys back. Will they get off the Ravage? Yes, they will. They find no one as well as Thompson, but the damage output from Yuma might not be enough. Thompson actually in a very mortal position. He will end up losing his life here. Adzentic caught out by the arrow thanks to Seb. They will bring down the Ember Spirit. Does have buyback though. Yuma, however, standing strong in the middle of this fight. And they might be able to find both Seb and No One. No One with the Photic Shield trying to delay this as long as possible. Will ultimately end up dying. And so will Seb. So Yuma finds a double kill. Does cost several buybacks. Not going to be felt as starkly. Of course, there are illusions, so they don't necessarily get the full benefit out of this MKB. But okay, we see a drag back onto Divine Llama. They're trying to force this dieback. He's still alive for now. Kraken Shell keeps him alive for a moment longer, but he is gone. 75 seconds in the grave. No buyback. Hakoda gonna chase him into it. Also in a similar position. Now all of a sudden, both Yuma as well as Adzentik have to try and hold. Adzentik though, dodging out the RP from Resolution. Outplaying the Magnus. That one play might have just kept the game alive right now. He still does have access to the buyback. Yuma's Illusions doing quite a lot of work here. The Wraith Pact doing its thing on the behalf of Old G to ensure that the damage from the TB isn't going to immediately win this game. But they are still fighting. Adzentik will eventually end up getting brought down. Does buyback. Don't want to go for No One too soon. Don't want to make sure that this borrow time ends up expiring. Resolution goes in. Horn toss onto Yuma. Yuma still alive. Abyssal Blade prevents him from getting off the Sunder. And he doesn't have buyback. 145 gold, no buyback. They call it GG. Well played. D2 Hustlers. They made it entertaining on top. Time to get yourself ready to recover with some axes. You need to stack up these ancients, but the recovery is made even more difficult if you get double raised down by No One. Gonna be a quick kill for the Shadow Fiend.
The safe lane is a lot of these heroes that were traditional, you know, mid staples are now becoming safe lane heroes. TA like the Shadow Fiend.
Shadow Fiend might die though. No One gonna get himself brought down by one more set of wild axes. Divine Llama might find a double kill off of this actually. Kitrak will find some revenge onto this Rubik, but his own life might be forfeit as a result. Divine Llama.
Maybe a BKB. Okay in the team fights, but almost all of the heroes can deal damage to him inside of Shadow Dance and Depth. Divine Llama. Oh, No One missed.
They're actually coming to help him out. Adzentik showing up. Does have the Rolling Thunder after the Swashbuckle. No One does certainly not have enough help, but I say that Seb is here. Can Seb find the snowball? He can. But this is going to have to be pitch perfect timing to get him out. And sadly, the HP pool is a bit too low. But there's also Morty's Kisses raining in from Thompson. Adzentik able to get away from them. And Theological doesn't have his Nikes on today. Only wearing the FUBU. So he will end up getting brought down. Divine Llama also in a little bit of danger here. Fire Snap quickly catches onto him. And there's going to be the Scatter Block to put him in the grave. Double kill for the Snapfire. They're fighting underneath the tier 1 tower. And Adzentik, even with the shield crash, doesn't have enough protection. He'll end up dying as well. Seb getting dragged back. But Shakoda realizing that maybe that glimpse was a bad idea. Trying to run himself through the tree line right now. And there's the Fire Snap cookie. There's another kill for Thompson. And they're just putting the screws onto D2 Hustlers right now. Will Theological survive? That is the question. And the answer is yes. He might even set up for a double kill for Divine Llama. They've gotten Seb. Theological. Oh no, he might die. Primal Roar saves his life for a little bit of time. Kitrak really wants just one more hit. Not gonna find it.
There's so many items that you're gonna have to get, whereas Old G are just like, we have a few item timings that we can hit here. You know, Guardian Greaves on Resolution and whatever Thompson wants to go for, and this is just gonna keep happening, I think.
Did pop the Static Storm out, so Seb actually fell really low here. They will end up getting the kill onto Theological. He does buy back. Yuma pounces in onto Seb. The Tusk surely ends up dying here, and indeed that is the case. Rolling Thunder connects back onto Thompson as well, with the Primal Roar as well, but the Requiem makes sure that Adzentik has no influence on this fight, sending him back just as the Rolling Thunder ends. Now they want to keep the chase going. Snapfire buys a Fire Snap cookie onto Divine Llama. This Beastmaster is definitely dead to rights. No One finding a double kill.
That was level 2 ulti. Level 3 ulti, pardon me. Oh, we would have killed it. So Seb now is being caught out. He's perfectly fine. Okay, no, he's not.
He is going to die. All right. That's something.
Something that they were lacking a little bit outside of the Pangolier blink and maybe even the blink. But now they can kind of just group up. And the biggest thing is Hakoda has kind of just taken this time to grind towards an Aghanim Scepter. That could be a massive item for them, and getting tier 1s onto the slot.
Oh my god, that Static Storm! Stopping this Enigma in his tracks. He was coming in for the Black Hole. His arms were about to raise. He gets Static Stormed up, and now there's a Primal Roar going in onto Thompson as well. The Beastmaster army closing in onto the Snapfire. She's not going to be able to get out of this. She's going to stall her death with this Fire Blast.
Very, very scary boy if nobody's close enough to him. DPC on the beast.
Gets off the primal roll onto no one. They steal black hole. What can Theoloco do off the back?
Oh!
They get the blink black hole onto 3 euros. They're going to be able to find the rolling thunder onto all of them. They bring the Enigma down as well as the Treant Protector. They've lost 2, but they might be able to get Thompson off the back of this, slowing him down with the diffusal blade.
Oh my God.
He tries to get out of the kinetic field, won't be able to do so. But no one comes back in as some backup. Seb creates the space with the blink dagger. BKB just picked up for the slot. These 2 hustlers smoke up as 4. They have Rolling Thunder, they have Static Storm, they have Primal Roar, all the tools that they need. Do not have the black hole that we saw stolen earlier from the Rubik, but they will make the initial jump. They find Seb. That's a very early Static Storm. They're just going to try and ensure that they can't get this kill. At the same time, the roll... Oh no, they found Thompson. Primal Roar onto the Snapfire. Will they be able to get this kill? Overgrowth delays it for now. However, Theoloco does manage to steal this one back. Yuma chasing onto the high ground. He really wants Thompson and will be allowed to find him. At the same time, though, the Requiem buys a little bit of time. There's the black hole. It doesn't catch the slog. The damage is going to be out thanks to this dog pack. And Enigma, though he does manage to get the kill onto the Rubik, will not be able to protect the Shadow Fiend on the back end of the fight as they do find no one. But it's still a charge. He's down to 7 seconds now. And he's in a bit of danger here. He gets leashed up top. He doesn't have that BKB. They know that he's weak right now. Primal Roar will come in. Will they have the damage to bring him down before reinforcements arrive? Reinforcements are here. He is so tanky, but he dies nonetheless. Slock can go into the Shadow Dance. The Slock is getting huge. 28 stacks available for the Fishman. Going on to Resolution. Resolution finds the black hole. They will not have the damage though. Stolen Requiem cancels the black hole out from Theoloco. And they force a BKB charge from no one. However, as soon as his BKB goes down, he could get glimpse back. And he does indeed get glimpse back. However, they do take the first life away from the slog. Let's see if they can definitely get the second life. They will not have the damage because no one is about to lose his life. At least looking to take the Rubik down with him. But down he goes. Relic feels very good. They're going on an adventure now though. They feel like they're stronger. The slog also has a Trickster Cloak. So although he has an MKB, Shadow Fiend certainly does not. Oh no, they found Resolution. He does have buyback. Alright, you see the right click damage coming out onto this Pangle here. Pangle almost died, but Seb can't catch onto him. And there's a Primal Roar onto this Shadow Fiend. SF is gonna die. Yuma finds a double kill during his BKB duration. And now they're looking for more. Thompson in a little bit of danger here. Activates the BKB. Yuma forced to get back here. No one has brought back for this. Modi's kisses are going to rain from the heavens, but not going to catch anybody substantial.
Oh, the black hole. Oh my God. Oh, what a fight from D2 Hustlers. Tooth and nail to be able to come back into this. They reset, they come back with another Primal Roar. Absolutely obliterate LG in that pit, and that was exactly what LG really needed to do. They needed to try and get this Aegis because they had no buyback on no one, and now it looks like we're just starting to stare down the barrel of a 3-game series. Yuma has been playing insanely well on this arc right now. Be having
like they're about to get the dieback.
A few more fights to go, it seems.
And they just called it. They don't have buyback on any of their big heroes. They just saw the Desolator arriving for the Pangolier. So they're aware that there's no other place to stand in this game. Theoloco is lost thus far in the DPC. It's super hard to contest against this Clockwork. So you lose, what can you do? This is going to be able to go back. Top lane, Seb is about to lose his life and he dies first blood. They're the ones that are pretty much playing into what D2 Hustlers want to do. They need help though. Mid lane, they're going to try and maybe get a quick kill onto Adzentic. Kitrak has access to the Glimpse, dropping down the Meteor Hammer, but it's going to get interrupted by the Glimpse play. Can they keep Adzentic alive? He's still going to live. They drop the hammer down. He will die inside of these power cogs, but the revenge is coming very fast. Yuma has made the rotation towards middle.
Whenever you see him on a lane, you have to be very, very careful to make sure that you don't overstep. Because if you do overstep and he just gets this combination, it's going to be very, very hard to deal with.
They're going to come in with all heroes to try and kill him off so that combination no longer exists. They succeed in doing so, but Divine Llama has shown up to try and lend aid here. Cannot keep the OD alive, but they might be able to find revenge. No one gets blinked on by Yuma. Yuma, happy to be involved yet again. No mana for the Mana Void, ironically enough, but they should still have the right-click damage to bring down no one.
On the Underlord. Probably take it. Oh, Thompson.
Right now, D2 Hustlers, they want to try come and save Adzentic. Adzentic will Astral himself. Will his team get here in time to save him? No, they will not. Gonna look for some revenge, but they won't find them. And here comes Yuma. Huge Mana Void coming in, but not enough damage because he still had like half his mana available.
Is making sure that his positioning is very good in relation to teammates. So Dalai Lama, he's getting relocated on.
So taking them a little bit of time to get this kill. Eventually they are gonna find it, or maybe not. They get the Static Storm out though on the 3 heroes. Meme Hammer lands directly onto the Storm Spirit, but now there's no protection remaining for this OD.
I just don't have to deal with it.
I'm just weirded out that you have to press a button on this hero. Like normally it's a 2-button hero. Down bottom. Speaking of buttons, Resolution presses some buttons to get the Clockwork killed. Sadly, these buttons might get him killed as well. They're trying to come in with the rest of Old G, making the rotation off of the smoke. And here comes the relocate. Bit of Malice is down on top of the reload, so they forced a BKB very early on and from Thompson. Seb trying to stay alive as long as humanly possible. Will still end up losing his life. No one though, even through the BKB, suffering way too much damage. And Yuma and the gang are able to take away his life. They might be able to jump onto the backline of these heroes instead. Storm Spirit not here. They TP up the Disruptor. They get Resolution first and foremost. Static Storm though dropped immediately. And they get the quick burst onto this Clockwork. Will D2 Hustlers be able to escape from this though? Moonlight Shadow is down. Storm Spirit not carrying. He is carrying a gem, so he does have the vision onto Marana, but here goes Yuma into the middle of the team fight. Although we're also getting right-click damage from no one. Primal Roar almost helping to kill the Underlord, but there will be salvation from the Astral Imprisonment. Divine Lama comes back to life, and Thompson will finish him off this time around. Seb doesn't have any more relocate, and there's no more BKB on no one. No one is isolated. No one is gonna die. Yuma all of a sudden gonna be threatening Thompson, who has no more mana remaining. Seb can't get him out of here. The best he can do is try to top him up on mana, and he gives him just enough to be able to leap away. But unfortunately, his own life will be given up in the process. See where this goes now. Moonlight Shadow popped in. They do get a zip middle onto this Marana. She is probably going to end up dying. No, somehow still alive. They don't have enough, and there's going to be a Pit of Malice. Onto 3, here comes Yuma. Yuma looking for the damage onto no one, but is caught inside the Static Storm. Needs assistance to get out of it. Primal Roar will be there. The damage from Thompson and laid over it. And that is going to be enough to grab a kill. There is a big ultimate from this OD, but it's not enough by itself.
Yola core in the bottom side, and yeah, like Yuma just being caught there and he's gonna try and have the Animage 1v1 down pat. Oh, he TP'd top though.
Ooh. Shout out the Yola core using his own body to break the attempted move that was going to be made onto this anti-mage. Yuma gets to live. Yola core not so lucky, but they'll take it. And this no one, he was definitely going to die in AM because they just picked up the level 20 talent on Nature's Prophet, so they would have sprouted him, but at the same time they've got them on the retreat. They're trying to bring down Seb, and they should be able to get the kill. Yuma coming back for his life. No one doesn't have access to, he has access to a BKB after the second life. Big Mana Void from the Disruptor means that no one falls even lower. How will they deal with him with BKB though? They do have Abyssal Blade, but they try to jump away from him. Pit of Malice, it might catch onto Thompson, but Thompson gets the catch onto the OD first, and they bring him down, and no one trying to be this right-click engine. Turret Nature's Prophet, look at him go. Not gonna try and throw in a roar or anything. He's gonna go back and farm. He's farming into getting a Battle Fury, but no one already trying to itemize towards having an MKB so that they are ready. And Divine Lama bottom, he does not have a blink available for himself, so he might end up dying here. Can he get through the Dark Rift? No, he cannot, but the allies are coming in to try and help him out. They're going to be going on to no one. Abyssal Blade will stun him up. Thompson, his BKB is about to end. They need to be careful. No one. Astral up. He's in an awkward position right now. Can they get the damage out onto him? They burnt away his HP. No one turns around at the Satanic, but he gets bashed by Yuma. And Yuma able to find the kill. They've already taken out Resolution, and now Thompson. Oh, more salvation coming. The Astral plays. You wanted to see them, Fluke. You're getting to see them now. Adzentic keeps the fight going for the D2 Hustlers. Gonna try to go for the smoke play here. They get the hook shot out. It doesn't necessarily land on the direct target, but they still blow up the Disruptor. They are, but they're also going in with the Moonlight Shadow. We'll see what they decide to do here. Yuma blinks onto the high ground. Oh, they forced out Static Storm. That is pretty huge. That's one of their big team fight spells here. And they found a catch. Will they be able to get this kill? Oh, it's just a Black Dragon. That's fine. Thought they found a more important target. And Yuma has found one. He found Seb. Will not be able to find the kill just yet, though.
Oh, the damage.
BKB, but the primal roll and the right-click damage will be enough to kill him. At the same time, they've also gotten the catch onto Thompson. BKB will come out, though, as they do not have the damage to kill him in time. No one gets himself astraled up. And Thompson caught inside the Pit of Malice as the BKB ends. Yuma has brought back. He wants to re-engage on this fight. Adentic gets off the astral onto Clockwork. The Violama will finally die, as no one just does way too much damage right now. However, there's no more BKBs. Yuma jumps onto Resolution. Resolution falling low. They get the Electric Vortex out. They haven't managed to get the kill onto the Anti-Mage just yet, but they will find Rezo, who buys back instantly. Yuma needs to be careful, though. They just want to try and clear out this Roshan, get the Aegis into the hands of this Anti-Mage. He needs the secondary life. Pit of Malice keeping this fight going right now. Thompson jumps in, but Thompson is too late. Will he get the cheese? Yes, he will. Refreshes his HP. But he needs to zip this way and that. Dives to the Mono Void. One strong hit from Yuma ends up winning the fight. Adentic still keeping the whole team alive. Divine Llama lives longer and longer. And now no one has the Anti-Mage directly on top of him. AM will choose his targets, going on to Resolution instead. In the meantime, on the outer edge of the fight, they have managed to bring down Adentic, who buys back almost immediately. No one will he be able to fight the entire world by himself. Anti-Mage right on top of him. So was Divine Llama. And no one has been strong. He has stood tall. But eventually he will fall. They don't have detection. Finally, there comes out the dust. Glimmer Cave gets taken away. The life of There's No One, Nature's Prophet, gets taken out as well.
I think it potentially could be, oh, they're going to go for a sick little play here on a no one.
Oh no, they find no one. They might be trying to force out a buyback onto him. BKB will be activated by him and they try to turn around for this fight. Yuma in the meantime gets off a huge Mana Void onto Disruptor. 50 seconds in the grave, dead, no buyback, and now no one. His BKB is finished. He needs to get out of this fight at all costs. Yule's up into the air by her Coda. There's going to be the arrow as well, catching directly onto him. Yuma knows where no one is. They're going to get the right-click damage out, and he's gone, down for the count.
So easy for him to just sit back and just keep his buddies alive. And D2 Hustlers, they're starting to really make a showing for it here in Div 2. Oh, Seb.
Oh, Seb dead. No buyback coming in from him. They're going for the Hail Mary fight. No one has bought back. He doesn't have BKB for 20 seconds. What impact can he have upon this fight? They have not caught vision of him just yet. They know where he is now. But they're not interested in him. They're interested in the game. They're interested in getting the Megas. And Yuma will succeed. Full Mega creeps online. Alrighty. The question is, will they go to try and end this game? They're jumping onto Kitrak. Kitrak gets Mana Voided out. He's going to drop the Static Storm, though, before going down. Adentic, though, will save the life of the Anti-Mage. Thompson trying to jump back in to go onto Adentic OD, but the Adentic OD saves himself once more. Abyssal Blade is there. The bash is out onto Thompson. Thompson forced back into the base of the arrow. Catches directly onto no one. This Nature's Prophet is gone. Only 2 heroes to defend against 5, and they realize it cannot be done. They throw in the towel. GG, well played is called. Old G fall to the D2 Hustlers in game number 3.